Hey folks, it's Justin here from Nindie Spotlight. I'm here doing a not really review just yet, but at least a preview of the PDP Afterglow wireless controller. It's wired up right now because it's charging, but this is one of those things where you really need to see it to sort of get a feel for what it is. Aside from having the dimensions pretty much exactly of the Pro controller, slightly different tactile feel. This feels more plastic, though the weight is good and stuff like that. But the thing I wanted to show is the visually what it looks like. It's a little tricky. So you can cycle through the different. So there you got a breathing effect. Let's try to. And it cycles through the colors as a potential different solid colors that you can have. You can change sort of the intensity. It doesn't go to every color, like my wife was hoping for purple. But can't necessarily have everything. But it's an interesting controller. Feels really good so far. I still need to put it through some more paces to test the gyro controls, but I just was one of those things where it's a thing you almost have to see to get an idea of it. Dimensions, like I said, dimensions are pretty much exactly that of the Pro controller. The space in the back, I took off the paddles that they have as an option. That are just like the wired controller that they had before. The paddles, I could see where some people would like them. I found it too likely I'd accidentally touch them, so I didn't like them. So so you can take that right off. It was a little tricky getting it paired, I will say that. You have to hook it up with a USB and stuff like that. But it seemed like voodoo when it finally decided it was gonna pair. But now that it's paired, everything's fine. So yeah, it's sitting right next to my actual Pro controller, which I think I'll still continue to use. But considering if you're on a budget, aside from it looking pretty cool, this controller is $20 cheaper than the Pro controller. So until I can finish sort of figuring out things like whether the gyro is on par with the Pro controller, won't be able to say whether it's a 1-to-1. But it's very promising already from what I've played with it. So you'll see the full review later, but just wanted to give this preview. Thanks.